Tata Motors has unveiled the Harrier EV at Auto Expo 2023. Now, some people did expect to see the Harrier get the full electrification treatment, but probably didn't expect to get it this soon. The Harrier EV is here, and as you can see, it's got a few key styling changes, even though it's not dramatically different from the Harrier that we've come to know over the last 3 years. So as you can see, the basic silhouette of the SUV stays exactly the same. It's still got that same handsome stance. That hasn't changed, and we think that's a good thing. But there are a few key styling differences. If you'll just quickly come to the front end of the vehicle, I'll just talk you through some of them. As you can see, this wing-like element up front in incorporating the headlights with the grille is different from the standard Harrier that we've seen. In fact, the front bumper itself sees a completely different treatment, even though the split headlight setup has been retained even with the EV. So you get the main headlight cluster low down over here, and the LED daytime running lights are on top, connected by another LED light bar. As you can see, the large Tata logo is illuminated, and there is a semblance of a grille over here, even though it's not functional, or that's what we've been told. But you do see this interesting element down here with the vertical slats. It looks like it adds a little bit of muscle to the Harrier EV's face. When you come along to the side, you will see that the Harrier EV sports these turbine-style alloy wheels, and it looks pretty cool. But for the most part, when viewed in profile, the SUV looks exactly the same as before. So if you were to view it from this angle, you probably wouldn't be able to tell that it is an EV. If we'll quickly get closer to the vehicle, now we can't open this Harrier EV because one, it also doesn't have any door handles for us to be able to access the cabin. But I'll just ask my camera person to take a quick peek inside the vehicle. As you can see, there's a new large touchscreen infotainment system which we believe will make its way to the standard Harrier very soon, along with that big digital instrument cluster. And the interesting thing about that instrument cluster is that while Tata Motors has not disclosed a range figure or really any specifications for the Harrier EV at this point, the digital instruments display flashed a number of 495 kilometers of range. So that should give you a sort of idea of what the range of the Harrier EV will be like on a full charge. Like I said, there are no specifics of the battery pack as yet, so we do not know exactly what sort of battery pack this will have. No specifications about the motor either. But interestingly, Tata says that the Harrier EV will have an all-wheel drive version. Now that means that there will be a single motor version as well as a dual motor version. The dual motor version, of course, apart from blessing it with all-wheel drive, will also offer far more performance than any Harrier you've seen till date. And I believe that that's super interesting. We don't yet know what the price of the Harrier EV will be when it eventually hits our roads sometime in 2024. We believe that the Harrier EV will only follow the Curve. So the Curve will be launched first and it will be followed by the Harrier EV. But when it does arrive, I believe that it will really take the sub rupees 30 lakh EV market by storm, because the Harrier has always had the makings of being a close to perfect electric vehicle because it's big. So Tata Motors can afford to package a large battery pack into this vehicle. It has the capability to accept dual motors, and it can offer that sort of performance because it is based on a platform that has proven pedigree. You see, Tata Motors derived on its learnings from Jaguar Land Rover's platform and built the Omega architecture, and that's what the Harrier has always used. So it has massive untapped potential. When it does arrive, we expect prices for the Harrier EV to be in the range of rupees 25 to 30 lakh rupees, and this could be a super interesting addition to Tata Motors lineup in the coming years. Make sure you tell us how you feel about the Harrier EV. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you follow the Auto Expo on TV9 hashtag for all the updates from the motor show, and remember to follow News9 Live.